So welcome back to White Gaming for some more Generation Zero news. Now, some of you may know, last week we saw a update for Generation Zero, which, wasn't exactly an update, was it? It was more of a hotfix. There was like 4 things in there, which were pretty pointless anyway, and it seems like they need a hotfix for their August hotfix. Now, something must be going on at GZ headquarters. I do have a feeling the game is going to be shut down. I don't think we're going to see any new content. I could be completely wrong, and I do hope that I am. Recently, a lot of the videos that I've done on Generation Zero, other than obviously the main update, which added the vulture, the last few have been relatively negative, which is a shame. I do like to be a positive person, but there's only so much positivity you can have when it definitely seems like the team is either shutting down or they're just fixing up the last 3 of the bugs, which, by the way, they're not doing a very good job of that, because an update which had, 4 things on it, as you can see. The August update, which came out on the 20th, so exactly a week ago today, that had 4 things. Lowered main video and memory consumption, fix a visual glitch for when browsing the vehicle station, crash fixes, harvester bio attack effect should spawn correctly. So that is it. 4 things they added. That was 7 days ago. And now we have a hotfix for the 4 things that they added, which to me seems like a little bit of a meh. I do think that August update was not an update. That was a hotfix in of itself. Now with this hotfix, they have said we've just released a hotfix for the August 2024 update. It contains various crash fixes and solves 2 display issues relating to the companion. We've also read several reports that players are once again unable to remove the companion from their storage box. It turns out the fix for this issue was accidentally reversed in the last update, so we've re-reversed it, and thanks for reporting. So for bug fixes, we've got the companion, an issue where only the runner module would be selectable in the companion station, prevented the companion's texture from disappearing when switching paint jobs, and once again allowed the companion to be removed from the storage box. Then, for performance, they've got several crash fixes. Now, this update was for Steam, and it was on their Steam beta test branch. This is a public test branch that many players can jump in, have a little bit of a look, and play around and report any issues back to the team. So, it's not like this update didn't have any testing whatsoever. They reported a while ago, I think it was around about 3 weeks ago, possibly, start of August, that they'd updated their public test branch to the August update so people could play it, people could test it. So they've had 3 weeks of solid testing from the community, and it still needs a hotfix. What the hell is going on there? I regret to say it, but I think Generation Zero is going to be a dead game now. I don't think they're going to be doing any more updates. And like I said at the start, I hope I'm wrong. I hope we do see a DLC. That would be, right now at this point, the only thing that will bring back players. An actual DLC or a new island opening up. Those 2 things are the only things that can currently revive this game. There's only 388 average players for this month. So that is a 34% decrease in players. In June, they had almost 600. So, I mean, almost as good as Concord. But there we are. So that June and July update, brilliant, brought loads of players back in, almost 200 players back in. This is just Steam numbers, by the way. So that's a decent chunk of players that was brought back by a decent update. Now, if they did a bigger update, they pushed that number to over 1,000, I think. If they added a new island, which is what people want, that's what people have wanted the entire time. We've been wanting that since 2021. That is all that the community has been asking for, and it seems that that request has fallen on deaf ears. So this may be the end of GZ. Whether we'll see an official update ending Generation Zero or saying that support has been finalised and that is it, I'm not 100% sure. Or whether they'll just keep the community in the dark, post random little bits on their social media pages every now and then push out a small hotfix. A small update that needs a small hotfix every single month. I don't know. I would like to see maybe some form of Halloween event. Not the same crap that we see every year. Something different. Adding new outfits. Something along those lines. Or even just something creepy. A creepy mission that's send you off somewhere freaky like a bunker that has no power, and you've got to traverse your way through it to find out what is at the end, and you get some funky reward. Just something simple, something small. Obviously, that's me saying that. I don't know how to make a game, so that could be an extremely difficult thing to do, which I'm not 100% sure. So anybody that does have any development experience, let me know. Is it extremely difficult to use the game's existing framework just to make a simple little mission to celebrate the Halloween event like they normally do? They have a lot of stuff going on between the last few months of the year, and it's a shame to see how it's gone over the past few months. May, June, July, we saw some really cool things. The Skyfire update was probably one of the best updates that we've seen in quite a while, and there was a lot of promise there. We got some fortnightly Resistance newsletters, which was great. Those were meant to continue on fortnightly, but they've just faded away. So I don't know what's going on there. Their social media pages over the past sort of 3 to 4 weeks as well have been relatively dull. There's not too much going on there other than letting people know about these hotfixes and when the public test branch is up and running. So I do think that now they've finally reached that point, and that is the end. With their Frontrunners program as well, which is an Avalanche Studios, it's an Avalanche Studios thing. It's not just strictly for Systemic Reaction. Then Systemic Reaction could be onto another game, or the studio could be being dissolved. Absolutely no clue there. That is just speculation. So that new Frontrunners thing seems pretty cool. They're testing out some new games there. I was invited to it. I didn't get a chance to take part in the actual new game. I have heard a few things on it, which I'm not going to say because NDA. But yeah, I've heard a few things. It sounds relatively cool, but not Generation Zero 2, and not much to do with Generation Zero either. So whether they're pooling all their resources onto this new project, or whether Generation Zero is just being shut down, I don't know. But it's a shame that it's gone out like this. It would have been nice to see some great news or something from the team, because they've been a good team, it's been a good game, and it's been a good run. So being able to see, and even if it is shutting down, say a sort of goodbye, a celebration, because it's been a great game. And there's been many, many good years, many, many good updates. It's not all downs. There's been many more positives than negatives, I do think. Yes, a lot of things have been handled in a strange way, and things have been relatively broken, but a lot of the time they've been fixed. But let me know what you think about the whole situation. Has it irritated you? Has it disappointed you? Or are you optimistic about the future of Generation Zero? I mean, I highly doubt it, but there may be a couple down there. Let me know in the comments down below. And please don't report bugs to me. Report them to the Generation Zero team. I know there's a lot of bugs, and it's part of GZ. That has been there. They have been there since the beginning of the game, and a lot of them will be there for the remainder of the game's life. So, yeah, any bugs, report it on the forums. The team will know. I do not work for Generation Zero. Over the past few videos I've done on GZ, a lot of people have been pointing out bugs to me, telling them, asking how to fix it. I don't know. I'm not a developer. And hopefully, though, if you do report it to the team, they may get a group on it and they may get something fixed. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. For now, though, I've been Wired. You've been awesome. Sorry it is a negative one. And we'll see you for a positive one next time.